Hello and welcome to ULPLM.
Universal Light, Pure Love Ministries.
I'm Aaron Fowler, psychic shaman. Looks like he's a healer and a few other things. So let's ask if you're watching, please. The link I sent you, please just jump
Dean,
on.
where are you?
Please, everyone watching, please like and share this live stream. We're on, ULPLM on YouTube. We're on Twitter. We're on everywhere. Yeah. So, if you'd like to support or help us support and grow this channel together, go check out Patreon, www.patreon.com/ULPLM and become a Patreon member. Yep. Is there anything you'd like to say to explain kind of how this channel is working and what our goals are?
Right.
What,
Well, we're kind of just to bring everybody together, to kind of bring as much wisdom, ideas, inspiration, to bring assistance, basically. It's to bring as many different ideas and different concepts and as much unity as possible. Not only for just ourselves, but to show everyone that it is possible to have different ideals or different ways and still be able to respect one another and unite and have a unified idea of a peaceful world. So that's
awesome.
kind of, yeah.
Well, we've had some very interesting guests so far.
Yes, we have.
Yes, it's been awesome.
Some we're going to have back again.
We've had Lee Kara. We've had Astralakshay, the Vedic astrologer. He's coming back on here soon. The next couple of weeks, I think. Mm-hmm. We've had Israel Santana Kelly, Debbie Garcia. And we'd like to thank all of you for being on so far. And we'll have you all back on. We'd love to have you all back on. So, just this is just kind of we'll use this as a live just to kind of let people know what this page is all about. We all do our own content creation, but we decided to team up and, bring a lot more to the table as far as live streaming and information and coming from all different, hopefully all different aspects or all different, different ideas, different philosophies.
Right.
I like the different philosophies.
Yeah, universal.
We're not staying in our own little niches because we all have our own niche. You're a psychic. I play with it. Norma plays with it. We all have our own thing that we're doing.
Right.
And for us to come together and open up to see what else is out there, what different kind of modalities are out there, what's people talking about, what's going on in the spiritual communities, what's going on in this world that's leading us hopefully to ascension and not destruction.
Right.
All kinds of things. So yeah, it's going to be fun.
Really in an effort to help us all kind of break through to new understandings of things, deeper or climb higher, ascend higher. I feel like as far as the energy, we've been through this a lot, even just since we've known each other, different, what seemed like separation, but it's just basically realignment. And that's kind of what we're going through. I feel like, on a grand scale, on a universal scale, on a world scale, there's a lot of craziness going on and there's a lot of lies flying around. But the cool thing that I'm noticing is more people are starting to see through all the lies.
Right.
And that's a good sign. Of course we need much more to start, use their own critical thought and their heart.
Yes.
I notice a lot of people have kind of forgotten, how to use that heart and truly use it. You know what I mean? Like truly soulful from the heart, and that gets gritty sometimes, but that's human nature. That's the human existence, right?
Right.
Well, sometimes it's gritty and sometimes it's sometimes when people have that heart explosion, sometimes it's such a spiritual experience that it takes them off the chart in a completely different way.
Yeah.
And a different road. So yeah, definitely. I'm with you 100%. I love where it's going. I think more people are asking questions. More people are searching for more than what they have, what they're experiencing. I think a lot of people are tired of the humdrum. They're tired of the rat race.
Yeah, a lot more people are leaving that rat race behind, and that's a good. That's, like I said, that's a good omen. That's, it's starting to see some people that have the courage to, and they've worked their entire lives hard in, whether it be the corporate world or whatever, but really a lot more entrepreneurship. And that's the one thing is I'm seeing freedom of, business. The internet has brought that. I mean, it's having your own independent business, being able to work from home, that the opportunities that we're involved in, and everybody, nobody's left behind if they don't want to be.
Right.
I mean, if they want that opportunity or if they want a different opportunity, whatever that may be, the internet brings so many more opportunities than it did before. So I'm seeing a lot more of like the free market. I'm seeing people being able to speak freely. Well, some people are getting blocked and, they shouldn't. Some others are getting blocked and they should be blocked. But,
right.
It's, that happens everywhere. But I really do see and have seen over the last few years, this internet, this where we all gather, where we all connect to each other. This is that part of that fourth dimension that we're all, that raising to that other dimension. This is helping us get there.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one part of the fourth dimension, or one part of the fifth dimension, I guess I could say. And we're seeing the fourth dimension. Basically, we're seeing higher dimensions. We're feeling them. We're experiencing them. We're living them.
Well, I always wanted to work from home.
That's hard. There's a lot of people that are afraid of tech, and there's some things like I'm not good at, but I've learned over the years a few little things that you can do on the internet that help, and people, I see a lot more people coming to the internet using, utilizing their talents through Facebook, through social networks, and being able to reach millions of people sometimes.
Right.
Just the kind of regular person, not anybody that has any fame, but they have fame because they're good at something. They have fame because, or they're bad at something. It depends on, there's infamous and then there's famous.
Right.
So
then there's always bad dad.
Right. Bad dad. Oh, there's some crazy ones. There's some crazy ones, but there's some of the crazy ones I actually like.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
but really, what this channel is, don't let the ministries fool you.
Right.
It's really about everybody. It's not about a religion.
No.
This is not a religion. This is just free thought. This is speaking, of course, coming from love, but coming from a lot of other places too.
Yep.
Not just love. There's think about it in life. Look at all the things we get to experience.
Right.
And all things we have to experience, whether we like it or not.
Right.
So, we gain better understandings, deeper understandings of why or how or what got us into that situation. We learn from it.
Right.
It's necessary in a lot of ways. There's some things that are necessary.
People would stop and think about it and not always react.
Right.
Think about what's the lesson in this? What am I supposed to be learning? Where is this taking me? Is there a better road? Is there a different road? Is there something, higher? Is there something lower? Whatever.
Yep.
Right. Yep.
You can tap into it.
And you want to look. Yes. The answer is yes.
Yep.
You want to look at something and look at it very deep. It's like I played guitar and I started playing when I was, I think, 13 years old. But looking at it then and now from, 20 something years later, there's so much more depth to what I know now than what I knew then. So, people that it's a constant, and I never stop learning. That's the beauty of it. I never stop learning and growing a deeper understanding. And that's, I love that. I love that. I don't even like the name, the truther movement. I like truth seekers or, because that's what I'm always seeking, just deeper understandings. I mean, not necessarily, I don't want to really call it truth. It just makes
now that's somebody that we have to have on the show.
That's some truth seekers.
Yeah, truth. Have you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Truth seeker.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
somebody.
I haven't watched too much of that stuff. Truth Seeker.
I
You're talking about the YouTube guy?
amazing. I think he was like me. I think he was a hardcore Christian, and he had a blowout awakening.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I've heard some of his story, and it's amazing. I'll message him. I'll see if we can get him on to hear his testimony. He does interview shows like what we're doing, wide range. He still has a lot of Christian base, but he's opening their mind.
Right.
He's opening their mind to metaphysical things, and he's still creating his music, and he is a wild one that, yes, we have to try to get him on.
Okay.
Sounds
check him
fun.
out.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Check him
Well,
out.
I think we gave him a good pump up, or what do you call that?
Promotion.
And if anybody in the watching or that watches this, if you do have something you want to share live with us,
yeah,
and promote yourself and what you're doing, that's what we're all about. So
Yep.
just send us a message.
Yep.
Any one of us, send the channel a message or the page,
Yep.
and one of us will get to it.
That's right.
Yes, we want to know what you're doing,
Yep.
and we want to hear what you have to say.
Yep.
Some people have a voice to speak, and some people are just opening up their throat chakra to begin to speak their truth. And
Yeah.
we want to hear what you have to say. And it's going to be amazing. So thanks for tuning in.
Yes, thank you very
We are
much.
deeply grateful for each and every one of you.
That's right.
Yep. So
Comments.
We're trying to find your comments, guys. Hang on.
Let's see all 7 reactions.
Let's see here.
It says 30 comments, but I'm not. It is not showing me comments.
Hello,
I'm seeing
Teresa,
some comments.
Charlene, Ryan, Donna Jean, Teresa. Thank you guys. Carrie Ann, Lorianne, Beatrice, Sharon, and Mandy. Leanne, hi. Dawn and Mandy. Thank you guys so much.
Yes,
appreciate
thank you for
y'all.
being here.
We deeply appreciate all of you. And like we've said, if you have something or a story or an idea, a business, a movement, send us.
Have to be like ultra spiritual either.
Right?
It's if you have a good idea, if you're an inventor, if
yes,
whatever it is.
Whatever
if you're a
idea,
writer, if you're an artist.
That's right.
And we've got an artist coming up here soon. Kevin, what's his name?
Oh, Kevin. Oh shoot.
Lucid Paints on YouTube.
Yes, Lucid Paints.
You should check him out. But he's coming on the show here. Is it this week?
Next week. I think he's next.
But he does like all of his stuff in spray paint. It's awesome.
Oh, such amazing
spray paint art. It's beautiful. But any of that, it doesn't matter. I mean, even some of the craziest ideas, let us know.
Right?
Yeah,
we'll decide from there. I mean, I'm not going to say it's all, all of it's good. But,
right. Can't necessarily bring everybody on.
Right.
But.
we sure do want to book up our calendar, though.
Yeah, and this is about, it's really about unit. It's about uniting. I mean, we need to talk amongst each other and discuss our differences.
Right.
So we can
find that middle ground.
So we can change. And there are a lot of changes happening. I mean, there's a lot of dark still that needs to be cleaned up. But I see just within the people as we change, I see just people getting lighter. If I could say.
Right.
They're happier. They seem to be a little more awake.
Yeah.
You actually get smiles from people.
Right.
I noticed things like this, and it's been a while. So thank you all.
Yes.
Just for being love, being nice.
Yep.
Being
aware, being curious.
Yep.
Change is definitely here. We're seeing a lot of changes right before our eyes. And we're seeing more and more people step out in everyday life. I mean, not just on the internet, but I mean, saying hi to somebody at the grocery store or helping somebody across the street. I mean, we're seeing humanity rise up.
Yep.
and,
Yep.
and things are changing. And there's,
Yes.
you know what, there's so much bad news out there on the media that we don't get to hear the good news. And I think that,
see, and out there in the media, we got to be careful too, because a lot of it is manufactured. A lot of it is, and here's the thing, guys. I mean, you got to look at the ownership of everything. You got to kind of trace it back and see. You want to know that you're really, when you're sitting down to watch something, that even a movie, that you're not sitting down to see what someone's agenda for you is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Research
we
the
want to be
root.
able to make sure we're really thinking for ourselves and understand that the crap we're seeing on TV, though it might be crap, only a part of that is probably really the truth. A lot of it is just manufactured. I mean, if it's on that mainstream television and you can pay for it.
That's one thing, is you dig deeper and look deeper,
mean?
it's just layers of just psychological ops, whether it's, advertising or whatever it is. There's something always shrouding it with that false narrative, especially when it comes to mainstream.
Yes.
When it comes to mainstream, please use your discretion.
Yes.
A lot of that stuff is actually created one way or another to capture your attention and control that narrative.
Your emotions, and
whether it's news or movies, if you're aware of that. But even when you're aware of it, sometimes that stuff is so heavy, you're like, wait, hypnotized. You know what I mean? You start.
Yeah, sometimes you got to back away from it too, because it does lower your vibration. It does lower your frequency, even when you're just trying to get bits and pieces to stay kind of on top of what's going on in the world.
Right.
A lot of it is so fear-based, and if you have not done your inner work and cleared out a lot of fear-based programming within, you can be triggered.
Oh, yes.
Just watching it.
And that's what they want, and that's ultimately what they want when you're watching it. So, that goes for all programming. And like I told you, our agenda is bring people together, right? So it's not like, all agendas are terrible, but you want to have one that it leaves it open for everyone to be able to be freely thinking for themselves.
Yeah.
And when it comes to movies and mainstream media and the mainstream marketing, they want you to feel a certain way, and they are going to do what they can to manipulate that. So awareness is the main key. Know that that's what they're trying to do to you, even when it's the news.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't even mind. I wouldn't mind having on some edgy stuff. I wouldn't mind having.
I do want some edgy stuff. Yes, I want things that are kind of, tip of the spear, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Out there and fringy, yes. Mm-hmm. Because, I like to relate the science and the spirit together.
Yes.
I like to merge them. I like to be able to. If I can't, then I'm still questioning it, and I still always question even the spiritual science, and where it comes from. But there's so many different things we can do here.
Yeah.
And we're kind of catering to our guests. So if you call us or get a hold of us, we create a show because of you.
That's right.
So, we created this show. It was for Dean. I haven't heard from him yet. I hope he's okay. Sending you love, brother.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
But really, that's what the purpose was. It's kind of, we're hopefully creating a piece of art, dare I say, through a live stream, and then if I feel further inspired, I'll do a blog on it. We'll package it in a blog and share that out as well, and share more of that creator. Really, that's what it's about. It's about bringing creators on here, whether that's creators of change or creators, real deal people that really have a pull, a real strong desire, and also, a good background to back that up, and some people that are just coming into it that are doing really well. There's some new people that I've seen that are, wow, like they just started and they're, boom, they know, they don't have any, they have it all figured out. They're naturals, and I would like to welcome, them as well, and it doesn't matter what age you are, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what sex you are. It doesn't matter what religion you are.
That's right.
If this is in positive and it's productive,
Yep.
That's the point here.
Yes.
For some reason, I'm looking to the left at the tab. I don't know. I have a problem looking into the camera. I'm gotta get used to that. But yeah, that's really what I want. I mean, I don't know about the two of you, and Sevi and Ryan are helping, as far as sharing, and Sevi's doing some, she's doing the booking as far as the shows. So it's all working out pretty well.
Yeah.
It
and
is.
I'm happy with it. And we put everything on YouTube. So, go watch some of our old ones on YouTube. You can watch them on Facebook as well, but go like us on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you could.
Yeah.
If you like what you see and you like what you've been watching, what we've been putting out.
Yeah.
But we've got some cool shows coming up, though.
Yes, we do. We really do.
Yeah. So maybe we should do like a weekly review, or every 2 weeks, who's coming in the show, what to expect next.
Yeah.
Well, we can. There's so many possibilities we can do. I mean, you guys tell us in the comments.
Right.
What would you like to see more? And we'll pursue that.
What do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about? There's nothing. I don't think that there's anything that we would say, know about.
Right.
Yep.
Really, I mean, everything is for our information, for learning, for better understanding, for our growth.
That's right.
Yep.
So I personally, I'm open to any topic.
Yep.
I mean,
topic to it. Yes. Pretty much any topic.
I guess you do.
98%.
We are humans. We are 98%.
I mean, we don't want.
Little disclaimer in there.
I'll tell you. I mean, I don't know. We just yes. I'm up to everything as long as it's positive.
Yes.
As long as it's productive and positive, and it's all about helping humanity and the world evolve.
Right.
I'm cool with it.
Right.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all for being here.
Yes. Thank you all so much.
Thanks, Tammy.
Yes.
Thanks for that interview earlier. Check out her interview earlier with what was his name?
Norma and Chris.
Chris
Palomino.
Chris Palomino. I keep wanting to see Chris Cornell, the singer from Soundgarden. I don't know why. Palomino, that's awesome. Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, he was.
And we will be back on. Are we coming on Sunday?
Is it Sunday?
I'm not sure. It'll be here soon.
Hang on.
We'll have events
for you right
posted
now.
out and invites.
The next one will be on the 16th.
16th of which day?
Which is I'm looking.
You were almost fast. You're almost smooth.
Almost was smooth. I know. On the 16th at 8 with Ryan Cook.
Ryan
Cook. Yeah, he's up next.
Ryan
on the 16th.
Cook, the painter. Yes.
So that is, I believe, Sunday, right?
Yes, and then no, because isn't May the 17th? Isn't that Sunday?
Right.
Because we're doing Anna on Sunday, right? It's just
you might be Saturday. You might be. Hold on.
The 16th is next Wednesday.
Oh, next Wednesday. Okay,
so he's on
Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, so
and then
Sunday.
Thursday we have Anna Chatat. So
yes.
It is. I can't wait. These guys are both just absolutely incredible and extremely talented at what they do. It's awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna bring a witch.
Whoa.
So thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yes, thank you all so much for being here. Please like and share the page. Like I said, find us, or he said actually, find us on YouTube or Twitter. We're on Patreon. I think we're on MeWe. I think we're
all over the place. Google it or DuckDuckGo it.
Yep.
Whatever you prefer. I use Google, but I use Google for things that I don't really care that they're looking at.
Right.
But use your discretion when using Google or even Facebook or any of the big ones. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for supporting. Like to support Patreon. Yeah, like she said. It's www.patreon.com/ULPLM. And you can become a member there. Just kind of to help us with equipment, help us grow, help the channel grow.
Yep.
Thank you all.
Thank you
so
much. Love you.
Peace.